Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. Today I'm going to talk about, I guess many have called it the holy grail of fitness or whatever, the results. It's getting great abs. You've seen it on the infomercials, you've seen it in magazines, etc. People that do the Beachbody workout programs, and the before and afters are pretty incredible. And a lot of those afters, people have really ripped abs and are looking great. And I've had some people say, I tried that and I didn't get ripped like that. There's a couple things that need to occur to get great abs, and I think there's a misconception out there that some people have. I know I did when I got to a kind of a tipping point. This is even before I was committing to a workout program, but I just went and I don't know if you remember the Buns of Steel and the Abs of Steel, but I bought the Abs of Steel program, and I would do that almost every morning. It was kind of torture, but I was doing it day after day and really wasn't seeing the results. So here's a couple things that need to happen in order to really see that definition. Now, it doesn't happen for every single person, but this is just kind of a generalization. I'm speaking to guys here. I don't know what the women's percentage is, but getting your body fat to about 10% or lower. Okay, that's what it's going to take, to show that definition. You could have really lean, ripped, awesome abs, but if you got some layers of fat there, you're not going to see them. If you think of a person that really is really great abs, but if they had like 5 t-shirts on, you wouldn't see the abs, right? And because it's layer and layer and layer of clothing, that's kind of like the fat. You may be strong and ripped underneath, but you got to really get the body fat percentage down. And that's going to boil down to eating. I don't know if I'm speaking to the beginners here in the crowd or wherever you happen to be starting, but you really got to dial into eating. That's what I love about a couple of things that I've been able to share with people. I created a free video series at absaremade.com, and we really focus a lot about food and what to have in your house and what to eat. Getting the crud out of there that keeps those layers of fat on. So that's one thing. Other things that people have done is they've joined like a 5-day free eating challenge for me, just to kind of experience, call it like a 5-day clean eating, to experience what it's like to have really great nutritious food, lose a little bit of weight, but actually, to get that momentum going. Our 21-day fix programs are phenomenal. Not just because of the workout part, but because of the portion control containers and what foods and the amount of foods to eat, and put those together into meals. It's mind-blowing. It's a lot of food, but they're really great, nutritious amounts of food, and you keep your calories in check, and you keep the portion sizes in check, and don't tend to overeat, because we can overeat on healthy food too, which kind of hides the abs. So that's one of the things is the food and the nutrition. Abs are made in the kitchen, right? The second thing is that you need to do is work on strengthening the core and strengthening the abs. You've got to work on that muscle, right? And you can't just do it with an abs of steel type of program. There are ab programs out there, but really, in order to shed that body fat, besides the eating, you've got to work on the total body, because fat just doesn't just sit on the stomach, it's everywhere. And a lot of times the fat that hangs around the stomach is the last to go. You could be, totally ripped and fit, and, your guns are showing, but you might have that little pouch down there. So you've got to keep going. The consistency is going to matter. Great total body workout programs. I've got a whole library that's right over here. But some of my favorites are P90X, P90X2, and P90X3, just because it blends in so many different varieties of exercises and routines that helps target things in the angle. I love Rev Abs too because it really works very dynamically on all the things. A lot of Shaun T's workouts, I mean, really a lot of all of our workouts, you're always working on the core and working on the total body to chisel yourself that way, even though it might say it's only targeting one area of the body. You know, you've got to work on everything. So having cardio, you know, besides some strength training, having cardio, especially high intensity interval training in there, that's a great way to do it. Or a Tabata, like in the new Insanity Max, a great program to have in there because you need the cardio in there along with the strength training, and just stuff that's synergistic. That means more combination type of moves. Really, I think make things progress a lot faster. Having a great ab routine though is great, and I think many people, like I used to, would work the abs every single day. And while many of these routines and programs that we have engage the core, you don't have to necessarily do an ab routine every single day. 2 times a week, maybe 3 max. Just like every muscle group, you can't work your abs every single day. You know, you don't do curls every single day. You've got to give them breaks to recover and repair and to build upon themselves. So 2 times a week, 3 times a week. If you did P90X, it's a 3 time a week program. Now, if you're brand new, beginner, 21-day fix, phenomenal. And even the P90, the new P90 program, phenomenal. It has a great ab routine in there too. Had me struggling quite a few times that way. Another one of my favorite ab routines with the program, it's called 10-Minute Trainer, only 10 minutes long, and just a fantastic ab routine that I think is phenomenal. So those are my favorites. I've given you a lot of different options. And but basically it's going to boil down to really good nutrition and keeping the portion control in there, and getting a great workout program that's going to work your whole body and include some sort of ab routine. I can help you figure out which one is the best one for you because, like I said, I have a whole library over here, but I don't do all of them at once. I'll pick one and just stick to that for a period of time, and then I may mix it up and change it a month or 2 down the road, and I can help you do that and make those decisions. 21-day fix, only 21 days, man, you're gonna see some big changes there, and then you can decide what to do next. So I really appreciate you tuning in today. You know what? Come in, click like, share this podcast, comment, even subscribe. I really, really appreciate it and really want to help you get results. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.